Hey guys, today we're diving back into a hot topic, Mrbeast. His highly anticipated show, Beast Games, has finally dropped on Prime Video. A couple of episodes have already been released, and we're here to unpack all the drama surrounding it. We'll explore how this show came to be, what Mrbeast has said about it beforehand, and what he's doing to ensure its success despite the controversies. This show, which has been the talk of the town since summer, is now here, at least the first 2 episodes. Mrbeast's latest project, Beast Games, is aiming to make waves on Prime Video, but it's been met with its share of challenges. While he's typically seen as one of YouTube's most loved creators, this year has been unusually rocky for him. Known for giving back in massive ways, money, cars, and even houses, he's often compared to creators like David Dobrik, though some have noted parallels with Dobrik's controversies. From debates about whether his philanthropy is performative to allegations of exploiting participants in his challenges, and even claims of a toxic workplace environment from former employees, Mrbeast has had a turbulent year. As the premiere of the show approached, Mrbeast sat down with Caleb, aka Oompaville, on YouTube for an in-depth interview where he addressed some of the controversies that have been tied to his name this year. He explained that he had been silent earlier because of a third-party investigation into his company and legal advice to hold off on commenting until it was over. Once the investigation wrapped up, he started reaching out to other creators to clarify what he claimed were false reports about him. In fact, he even reached out to me, asking me to address a video by Dogpack404, insisting that some of the claims made about him were untrue. This timing seems deliberate, as he likely wanted to clear the air before the show launched. But now the first 2 episodes have been released, and it's clear that Mrbeast is doing everything possible to ensure this show becomes a hit. He knows that if the show succeeds, it's not only a major milestone for him, but also for the future of creator opportunities. This makes the reports of issues on the set of his show earlier this summer especially disappointing. If proper steps aren't taken to maintain a professional environment and ensure the well-being of everyone involved, it could cast a negative light on the creator space and discourage future collaborations with other creators. During the filming of Beast Games this summer, several troubling accusations came to light, shedding a less than flattering perspective on what happened behind the scenes. Reports suggested that the production was chaotic, with some participants alleging they were left waiting for hours in conditions that were far from ideal. There were numerous safety concerns reported on set, including allegations of injuries during filming. An August report from the New York Times claimed that over a dozen participants said they didn't receive enough food or medical care during the preliminary round of the competition in Las Vegas. However, when Mrbeast addressed these reports, he stated that he couldn't find a single person who had broken a bone, as had been reported in the press.
But I think in general, a lot of it has just been blown out of proportion. Like, people have claimed we didn't use unions because I didn't want to pay people fair money, when that was just a flat out lie. We did use unions, and that there are dozens of broken bones, and which is crazy to think that I'd be like, oh, 10 people broke their bones, let's keep filming, you know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense. After that claim came out, we literally called 1,950 contestants of the 2,000. We couldn't get a hold of all 2,000. I couldn't find a single broken bone. Yeah, online it's being claimed there's dozens. I mean, there's so much or even disinformation like that being spread. So which makes it hard for me to just come out and talk about things like the pad thing and other things where, we did mess up on little things, and there are definitely things we could have done better. But then there's just it's mixed in with all these crazy outrageous claims, and it's
While Mrbeast was filming in Vegas, some contestants shared videos claiming they were offered money after the events unfolded. However, in his interview with Caleb, Mrbeast denied ever attempting to give hush money. He explained that the situation was misrepresented and that his intention was simply to surprise attendees with cash.
Gave everyone who showed up. You could literally show up and then a second later leave and receive $2,000, which with 2,000 contestants, that's $4 million.
Yeah.
And we told everyone they were gonna get $0. This is something this is the damned if you do, damned if you don't. So we told everyone, no guaranteed money if you show up. I'm glad you asked this. No guaranteed money if you show up. You could walk away with $0. But then I wanted to surprise everyone. Gave them each $2,000, $4 million, which it's a lot of money. I could have gone and just bought a mansion instead of doing that. But what's even crazier is then people tried to, not the contestants, but the internet, their theories, tried to frame that as hush money. I gave them all $2,000 to make them happy because we weren't, we didn't tell them beforehand, to surprise them as they got eliminated. And then people were you just did that because of hush money. And I'm what does that even mean?
And now that the show has been released, we're gaining an even clearer understanding of what transpired. When Mrbeast filmed in Vegas this summer for Beast Games, it turns out he was actually shooting a YouTube video. This was speculated earlier, especially after additional filming took place in Toronto. What was filmed in Vegas ended up being part of the video he posted on his YouTube channel this week, titled 2,000 People Fight for $5 Million. This video documented the process of narrowing down the 2,000 contestants to the 1,000 who would ultimately appear on the Beast Games show on Prime. Business Insider has since reported on the matter. A person close to the production characterized the Las Vegas production as a promo shoot for the show and said Amazon wasn't involved. Amazon did not respond to a request for comment. So the production that went completely wrong, it's cause Mrbeast was running a solo mission, it seems, because when they actually shot the show in Toronto with Prime, there weren't any reports of any mishaps. And I'm wondering if Prime was kind of upset by this because of the fact that when everything was coming out about the production going wrong in Vegas, Prime was also getting blamed for this because the show is on Prime. So they were getting tagged in all of these accusations, all of these reports. They were definitely aware of everything that was happening. And I wonder if they were kind of upset with Mrbeast for making it seem like they had a part in this production that went wrong, when really they did not have any part in that. Documents have now been made public, though, from the filming in Vegas, what contestants were allegedly asked to sign, according to Business Insider. The documents include information about the show, a contestant questionnaire form, an outline of the show's official rules and protocols. By signing the form, contestants gave full consent to the use of hidden cameras, recording devices, gave producers full discretion to edit footage, and agreed to participate for no money. Prizes were the only form of compensation. The terms prohibit contestants from disclosing information about the show, which debuts Thursday on Amazon Prime Video. Contestants who break the agreement before the last episode airs must pay the producer and network $500,000 for each breach. After the last episode airs, each breach would cost contestants $100,000, the document said. The documents also asked contestants to agree that their portrayal in the program may be disparaging, defamatory, embarrassing, or of an otherwise unfavorable nature, and may expose them to public ridicule, humiliation, or condemnation. Now, the documents were claimed to be pretty standard for a competition show, but an entertainment lawyer told Business Insider, like the threat of a $500,000 charge for each breach were particularly expansive. They clearly wanted all details of this production to remain confidential, but it's evident that Mrbeast is making an effort to generate positive promotion for the show. He's even asked Amazon to lift the copyright on episode 1 for reaction channels. I think he clearly wants the conversation to be shifted from what the heck happened on set this summer to, oh my gosh, this show is crazy, the show is amazing. And I mean, he is putting some incentive out there to have people make this content about his show because he is offering $10,000 to Twitch users who react live to episode 1 of the show. So he's clearly trying everything he can right now to make sure that this is a success. As a creator, I'm hoping that what's come out doesn't jeopardize opportunities for other creators to transition into mainstream media. Numbers-wise, I hope this is looked at as a way for more opportunities to emerge, and that the nightmare set situation from this summer does not ruin things for creators in the future. I don't know how Prime feels, though, you guys. I just keep thinking about the fact that all summer long, when they were talking about these games, Prime was getting talked about. I just can't imagine that they wanted to be associated with any of the drama. Hearing that people were getting hurt, people were not properly fed, the porta potties were leaking, and people's sleeping bags got soaked by what was coming out of the porta potties. I mean, I just can't, you guys. That was so disgusting and so foul, and I don't think they want their name associated with that. But hopefully, they make a lot of money off of this show, and they want to work with other creators in the future. I don't know. I mean, it's just such a complicated situation because, of course, you want Mrbeast to know that he can't do stuff like that. Hopefully, him getting called out all this year has made him realize that he needs to be more careful about the way he runs his company, manages his sets, and takes care of the people participating in his videos. Mrbeast is just such a huge creator, and he really does have a big impact on the creator space and people wanting to work with other creators. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how the rest of the season unfolds and whether he's able to draw his audience to Prime. For now, I want to hear what you think about all of this. The drama, the show, Mrbeast's response, and his promotion tactics like the Twitch incentive. It's a shame there had to be so much drama to begin with, but I'd love to know if you've seen the first 2 episodes or his YouTube video. Are you planning to watch the show? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Love you guys. Peace.